Hello, good people of the internet. Today we're back playing Greedland, which, if you haven't seen the other videos, do check them out. We are effectively playing a survivors-like bullet heaven game set in the future where you land on planets, kill lots of bug-like things, and end up with crystals and points or something. Anyway, the game is in early access, or even before early access, so there are various translations still missing, but presumably all of that will be cleaned up before. You end up with loads and loads of points to upgrade, so I've been doing a couple of upgrades now. But we're just going to keep going on. We are on Jungle Area 3. And to do some progression in the game, I should remember to do these things, which is using the airdrops, collecting crystals, and completing a jungle mission. So we're going to be able to do that relatively quickly, I hope. I also found that there is an option in, so you're kind of kitting your character out with mods, as it describes it. And you have a set number of points, I guess, based on your equipment, or how much you've leveled up. And some of those mods are standard things for a game like this. Things like, increase your weapon damage. And some of those things are a bit more abnormal. Yeah, I'm just not playing very well at the moment. A bit more abnormal. We're going to go extra penetration. In the sense that they are things like, enable auto-firing. Because in the demo I had that. It did kind of offer that as the easy way to play it, but I suppose all it did was enable that. But it costs you, I'm going to go with bounce, because bouncing is fun. It cost a certain amount of this mod stuff. I mean, it was only one in the menu, but still. The other one was a cost of 4, so I guess it maybe stacks up. What am I getting at with all this talk? I don't really know. Just say there is an option. If you don't like the kind of game where you have to move your mouse and click, then there is an option for you to not do that, but it will limit your build in other areas. We're going to go with the UAV. I feel like it was slightly better than the Vulcan because it is slightly beefier. We're going to use these drops because it tells us to, and we also need to collect some crystals because it tells us to. This one over here is closer. And we're going to run into some enemies, because why not? I mean, because you get hit, but still. Increase weapon damage, please. I probably, when I get too close to them, should freeze them like this, because I do have this freeze ability, which I never use. So I should try and use it. Presumably that is a thing which you can change. I think I did see the option for it. Did I change over to the submachine gun? Maybe, I can't remember now. We are going to go with all damage. Overload, which is the best thing ever. In fact, I might go looking for upgrades to overload. See if it can last longer. Extra bullet, yes please. I guess those upgrades did tell you that I have this submachine gun, which is why an extra bullet doesn't come with an accuracy, punishment. Although, I say it doesn't come with accuracy punishment, it did mean I missed all those crystals through shooting. We can have the Backwatcher, which hasn't come up in the last couple of games, but basically something which shoots behind you, which is incredibly useful. Don't know why it's called the Backwatcher when all it will do is just shoot, really. Doesn't really watch your back, it just shoots whenever you shoot forward. We'll run away from that guy. In fact, we'll freeze. And, well, he was dead, but still absorbing bullets. Kind of annoying, if you ask me. We will have the crystallizer, please. Followed by an extra UAV. Yeah, I suppose also the bullets look different, so that was another giveaway that this is the machine gun. Anyway, so yeah, you can change things like your guns. I've just unlocked the submachine gun. It, in its base form, seemed very similar to the assault rifle that I had. The only real difference appeared to be the amount that it had in heating. What are we going to go for? Extra bullet. I think an extra bullet is effectively like 100% extra damage, rather, well, maybe not when you have an extra 2 bullets that you're firing. Magnetic field means I'll level up. And now we're going to get damage, but of our weapon. And health recovery, maybe. Nope, we're just going to go with more damage. But then we will go with an extra backwatcher. Anyway, so yeah, you can upgrade your guns and stuff, as I say. Well, you get different guns as well. You also, I think, unlock different power suits. Because we have kind of unlocked this one. We're going to go with experience pickup range. It had it in the menu, at least, to say that, you know, we had unlocked it. And we can now upgrade the suit. So I guess that will do more, well, give us the ability to do more things, maybe change the things in it, like the overload, if that's something, or if it's just upgrading the health, maybe that's what it's gonna have. Don't know, you haven't really got there just yet, but there are lots and lots of things which you can upgrade in this game. So there's plenty and plenty of replay, well, I was gonna say replayability, but I suppose it's not necessarily replayability from that perspective, like just unlocking more powerful things. What do we want? Maybe extra heat efficiency. It's not really causing us problems at the moment. So maybe an extra backwatcher or fire rate. That would increase it by 50% anyway. Let's go with the fire rate for now. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, replayability. There's plenty of... Well, we'll take this hypercore first. Right, equipment master increases the quantity of each equipment by 2 except for force field and prism. We will take that because it's legendary. Take the isolation shield. You know, the fact that there are different weapons, the fact that there are different upgrades, how you can change your loadout, different levels, different... I assume on different levels... Well, this one is 15 minutes instead of 10, but there will probably be more bosses and stronger bosses, or more enemies in a wave. I mean, not that there are really waves, it's just a constant stream of enemies in this game. Anyway, that's the replayability, and the fact that you can get different guns as well, different loadouts. Effectively, what you want for ultimate fun is to be able to unlock this god of a machine to be able to do anything. There's an airdrop here and we need to be doing airdrops, so I'm just going to go grab this thing, the ice ring. Many thanks for my ice ring. But we're also going to get the crystals. Don't forget the crystals. Shoot these guys who fire things at you. Run into the things that they have fired at you. And just run into enemies generally. That's the way to play the game, apparently. Still have no idea what that is. That's fine. As I say, translations will probably be coming soon. I mean, the finishing translations. We could get more damage, sure. We get the airdrop. Which one is it this time? The ice ring. Sure. was just worried I was about to hit something, so I'll use my ability. Yeah, that would be nice to change. I guess that will come from an upgrade and something somewhere. Maybe the equipment, the power suit or whatever it is. There is as well in this game, I think, coming at some point, the... let's go with skill effect. Some kind of mech suits, I believe. At some point in the near future. Right, magnetic field. Really useful. We will take the UAV damage, because I think we have a couple of those. We're going to take fire rate. We're going to take... I don't know how much health I have. Let's go with health recovery. Okay, fine. And then more health recovery, followed by more weapon damage or fire rate. Let's go fire rate for now. Do like fire rate. There is some big ice tongue guy here. I don't know what his real name is, but I call him the big ice tongue kind of guy. Because when he attacks, he well, he's blue for a start, but he throws his tongue at you. Anyway, what do we want? Cooldowns reduced. Why not? UAV fire rate or backwatcher damage, maybe. Let's go with that, because I think we have a few of those backwatchers. Yeah, we have 4 backwatchers and 4 UAVs. Is that what we have? Anyway, we can use the magnetic fields. More XP? I mean, we're quite like late into the game for that, aren't we? I mean, let's get it anyway. Skill, strength. Oh, that's the ice ring. I thought that was something else. I don't want that then. Again, doesn't need range. Damage of equipment. There's still 6 minutes to go, so it's fine. We can have weapon damage. Sure, maybe I should have got cooling instead, because we are now doing lots of damage. Well, actually, the damage isn't going up that fast, which is kind of annoying. That or it's penetrating through. The max bullet damage is something like 37. But anyway, we're getting a lot of overheating very quickly. So I kind of want some cooling efficiency. I mean, when I overheat, I do a big burst damage, but still not too helpful. Let's have backwatcher penetration. Why not? I always say in life, you can never have enough backwatcher penetration. Because that is a sentence I say all the time. All my friends say that I'm famous for that saying. So yeah, I would take that, but we're already... No, let's take it. Just, we're already getting so much overheating. We might as well screw ourselves over a bit more. And now all damage. Better to affect all damage, which is UAV and backwatcher, right? Okay, there's also crystals down here that we've been ignoring. Let's maybe not ignore them. Cooling speed, go on, let's get that then. Right, so this is the first time we're going over 10 minutes, and now we have these, like, weird, crawly, tentacly people. Take the magnetic field. And let's go with all damage, followed by UAV damage, followed by, I don't know, Well, let's go extra crystals. Why not? So yeah, when in the first couple levels, after 10 minutes, which is when the shuttle arrives, you have about a couple of seconds where these weird tentacly aliens appear. And then it's the end of the level. But this time we are, because it's a 15-minute level, we have 5 minutes to spare. About 5 minutes remaining, I guess. So we have 5 minutes of these guys. This is the abnormal heat energy. Ice tongue guy. Okay, he is definitely angry. I thought I was killing him. He has a lot more health than the other ones I've had to face. And so I definitely... Well, there's a lot more enemies now. Maybe I'm not going to make it through this. There's a question mark. Maybe we should get the question mark. I will need to be a lot more careful with my shooting and deciding who to shoot. When I use the skill and stuff. An airdrop has arrived. Right. Power vision. Damage. Ion shield. Yes. And the magnetic field to upgrade some more. Extra shield limit. Yes, please. Plasma disc would be good. Okay. Mercenaries remains. Something mods hold something. Confirm. So if I hold on to it, something happens. I don't know. Do the translations. It will be coming soon, I'm sure, but still. I will probably wait. I mean, as I say, this is even before early access. And it isn't just bullet heaven. Clearly, there's a lot of bullet hell going on at the moment. We'll take some overload. Overload still being my favorite. Ooh. Anyway, let us improve the ion shield immunity. Doesn't tell me what it is. Or do we want the, because this is rare, improve the plasma discs? Yes, please. About the closest one of these is up here. Huge heat energy and coming close. But that guy, okay, well, this isn't fun anymore. What? Repair tool, I guess that's full health now. I kind of just want to run away. But I do need to kill him. Skill effect. Critical rate. 1 extra back watcher. And we're dead. So what does this mean? Mods hold, confirm. Well, I don't know what that means. Defeat. So 1581 crystal. Do I get to keep that? Acquired 16,000 points. Do I get to keep that? Here's what happens. It appears you do get to keep both of those things. You do complete the missions as well that you were running, but obviously one of my missions at the time was to complete a jungle mission, which I did not do. Fair enough. In terms of achievements, I am... Oh, right, there's I was like, I've done 15,000, and then I looked here and I've done more than 15,000, but what it's actually wanting me to do is 150,000. Fair enough. Loads of these things. So yeah, you can see there's different power armor stuff where you have to complete the Tundra area 10 midnight, which is probably the hardest level. Who knows? Anyway, here are the mods. What do we have? As you can see, I have a total capacity, which I need to get to some kind of level 5, maybe. There is a description, which I don't know, doesn't do anything at the moment. But yeah, I could try and upgrade my weapon power. There you go. So my weapons are now a bit stronger. Could do that a couple times. What else is important? Increase your weapon's damage greatly, but make it overheat. Well, I don't want it to do that. Can I... So if I unequip that, I won't have overcharging. Or I should get the extra weapon cooldown. Reduce cooldown time of weapon. Other things I can upgrade. Actually, I don't know if I can, because I need to be a different level. Yeah, I need to be up a level before I can upgrade them. But these are level 0 rather than level 1. But yeah, I have various points which I can spend. As I mentioned before, go back. Here's the power armor, so I could upgrade this. No, I need to be a certain level to do that. So we're just focusing on the mods then. These are ones I have equipped. Hard radar damage measurement. So you can unequip the damage measurement if you want to do that. Fire rate, full power, all damage. Sure. Well, let's upgrade that. One of those. Weapons fire rate. What was this then? Fire rate per level. Oh, that's equipment. Insufficient funds. Well, I've used up all my money. Anyway, this is Greedland. This is probably the last one I'm going to be doing before it actually hits early access and some of these things have been improved. Do check out the other videos if you haven't seen them already. They show you a bit more of the game. I mean, before this point, but maybe very similar to this. If you've liked the video, please leave a like. If you want to see more, then there's plenty more like this on the channel. Please subscribe, it really does help. And otherwise, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day.